Good evening. It is Friday. You know what that means? That means it's Friday. That also means... this is the 10th session of us playing this fucking game. I want to remind people, I was not expecting me to be on this game for this long. Like, when I started this, I was like, oh, we'll be playing this. We'll be playing this for like maybe 4 weeks, maybe even 3, and then we'll be done with it. And then we had that break during GDQ, right? We had the 2 weeks, well, the week that the 2 weeks I didn't play this. That being said, we've been on this game for 3 months. We have been on this game, this one right here, for 3 months now. This is a fucking Gauntlet clone. We have been on a Gauntlet clone for 3 months. So, I'm a little bit hellbent to want to finish this today. And I've written down all the locations that I need to go to. And if I cannot finish this game tonight because the game somehow bugged out, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do at that point. Anyway, hi there, Real Driftlord. I don't randomly. I don't usually add people to Discord as like friends unless I actually know them, for the most part. Sorry. That's just a safety and security thing. Like, if I know you mutually, then yeah, usually I add people on there, but I don't just add people I don't know on Discord. Sorry. There was another point I had to bring up, and I forgot what it was. What was it? Oh, yeah. Few updates. I bought an e-bike over the... I can't even say over the weekend. It was yesterday. I bought an e-bike. Used one. And I'm hoping to be able to use it at some point and potentially be able to record a video. I want to take a video of the Greenway in Raleigh, North Carolina. Particularly, I want to focus on the segment that's between where it starts in Cary, basically, before it gets into the Cary Greenway. So that would be like Lake Johnson, I think, or maybe it's a little bit farther ahead than that, a bit closer to where like the Amtrak station is in Cary. I have to double check that, but I want to start from there, and then I want to see how hard it would be to actually, or how long and how hard it would be to bike into downtown. Because I know there's a Greenway trail that goes all the way into downtown. Main reason asking that. So I'll have to see. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, I got another e-reader. I wanted to compare the 2nd gen Kindle with the 3rd gen Kindle, so I bought a 3rd gen Kindle off of someone. I have to get the battery for it, and the battery wouldn't be too hard to replace. What I like about the battery for this thing is that once you unscrew it, you just lift it up. Like, there's no like zip sockets or whatnot. You just plop it in, screw it in, close the back of it, and then you got a battery in your Kindle. And I'm replacing a 1900 watt one. So at some point I'm gonna get to that, but the battery's not here yet, so I'm gonna have to wait. Anyway, with that said, I do hope everyone's having a good evening. We're gonna get the Digital Devil story in just a second. I just need to make sure that everything is set up for that, and I think it is. As a reminder, we're going to be playing this in a VM. If you would like to see sessions of this that were played on the actual original hardware with a physical copy of the actual game, I would recommend sessions 1 through 6. That would be your original actual hardware playings of the game. But we're having to play in a VM because it was being very temperamental with the saves. In fact, I think my save corrupted, so I didn't want to have to play through the whole thing again. Especially with the blinking lights. So we're just doing it in a VM to finish the game up. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna hit 3 here, and then as soon as I see the game cut to black, we're gonna cut over. Or not. Yeah, or not. Drive 0. Oh, 1. It was 1. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have a bit of working to do because I need to actually finish this damn game up at some point. I really want to get back to If because we're stuck in the playthrough series until I get this done. Alright, so we're gonna leave this dungeon and then go back to the main one. Because apparently that's the state we're in. Alright, where the fuck am I? Oh wait, I didn't put it in my notes. I put it on my Discord. All right, hold on. Megamitensei. Yeah. All right. So we gotta go to Yasad, and then we do Yasad, Had, Nasat, Tippereth, Gabora, and then Chesed, and then Bena. Chesed has 2 of them. I'm talking about the Izanami shrines, if you didn't know. Game? Cool. So we're just gonna make our way out, and then we will, try to see if we can actually finish this damn game. Cool. I don't actually remember where the exit is. I think it's this. Yeah, that's 5. That goes to 5. So if for some reason I finish this up within an hour, I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe I can set the Famicom up and we can continue second story. That's a thought. Hold on. I want to check in here real quick. Alright, I bet there's some bangies. So I have to see. Oh, thank goodness. I think I need to explore all of this. I don't know why. Just a thought. Yeah, some bangies. Definitely need some health. And with our fun enemies that can just walk diagonally, definitely causes some fun issues. I think this is the... Yeah, this is the main area. This is a dead end, essentially. But I think it might have an Izanami potion. I'm not sure. There's a key. I don't think I'll need the key, but... Oh, there's the salesman. All right. Time to go to the salesman. I didn't know they were here, so... Cool, we have health. I can only get health, though. So we'll just spend all 50 Maka that I can actually spend, and then we can go on. All right. I'm using a different controller this stream. I'm using my PS5 controller instead of the usual, like, 8-bit dual controller that I bought. It's mainly because I unplugged that controller and I put it somewhere and I just don't want to bother with trying to find it. My stomach is grumbling. I don't know why. I had a sandwich at like 5. Why are you grumbling? Alright, I should be able to just get to the exit without issue. Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's the Cerberus one. I don't need to go there. This is the one. Now we'll see Set again. Or Nakajima. Oh yeah, because we're in Chesed. I forgot about that. We're in Chesed. I'm sorry, I just saw something up on my Discord screen. This is... Hold on. It's on Blue Sky. But apparently, Bubsy 3D, for the thing that Limited Run is releasing, which is still not going to get me to buy it because, well, I'll buy it used, but they're refurbishing Bubsy 3D with analog control, because as you remember, the original Bubsy 3D was digital pad only. I don't know if that's gonna save that game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not think that's going to save this game. Anyway. Sorry, did I say Chesed? I meant Chakma. Pick up the Philosopher's Stone. No, sorry, you can't pick up the Philosopher's Stone. We won't let you. Alright, I do want to get some of the items that are here just because, they're there. I'm so jealous of the Sharp version, because apparently you can actually, like... Not Sharp version, the FM7 version, you can apparently just hold the fire button. Maybe that's from the VM, I don't know. And this is probably me putting up a inquiry. If you or a loved one or someone you know has a FM7 copy of this game for the FM77, I don't know why you would, but like if for some reason you do have a copy of this game and you were interested in wanting to sell it, for me to do a complete playthrough of that one. And probably get a speed run out of it, because that one looks the most speed runnable of the bunch. Let me know. Bonus points if you own a FM77 AV. I've seen one. It's a little bit out of my price point, and even if I wanted to get it, I wouldn't be able to get it before the de minimis goes out of effect. All right, so this is going to be the first one we actually look at. So this is Bena. We gotta explore Bena. Bena 4. Yeah, Bena 4. Oh, I'm looking at the Expanse ones. I need to scroll up. Or apparently I need to search. Bena Expanse. That's correct. That is what I'm looking at. What happened to my regular Bena? Oh, okay, here we go. I think this is Bena. Yeah, this is Bena. All right, so from 8 we can get to 5, but I think that's via hole. So I think we need to leave the normal way. So 8 to 7 to 6 to 5 to 4. That leads to the exit. I think 5 is over here. Well, no, it would have to be. Because... I think this might actually be, oh, no, I was about to say, it might be a hole, but no. And to here. All right, so 5 can get into 4, but I think 5 is only, oh, I gotta cut across with it. I forgot, Bena is like a weird one because you can't just go straight to 4. I think you can only go to 4. Well, oh no, you can get to 4. I think. Yeah, you can. So we're gonna go in opposite order, and then I have to remember exactly how I got to where I am. All right, so we're gonna visit each of these shrines, and I'm gonna walk up to it. And we're gonna look to see that little blue bar that I'm conveniently covering. If that thing gets a little bit more full, because apparently I missed one. And I don't understand how I did. And I went back and looked at the PC-88 version. Not played it, but watched a video of someone playing it just to see if there was like anything weird that I wasn't doing right. And no, it's... most of these have one, except for Chakma. And Makalith, which is the first one. So there should be a shrine for each of those. And if I missed one, we're going to find out very quickly. All right, so I need to head towards... I guess Chesed? Chesed or... well, we'll see where we get to. I'm gonna take this exit that was in 6. Or the one in 5. Is the one in 5 worth taking? I don't know. Switch to our Solomon Dirks right here. That's right. Very powerful weapon. Alright, so this is not where I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. I'll be able to determine which map this is as soon as we can look at the particular option. And then we can root out where I actually have to, like, go to, if it's one of the required ones. Alright, I think this is Tippereth. And if it is Tippereth, I'm not actually going to complain for once about it being Tippereth. Cool, it's Tippereth. Alright, so for Tippereth, I need to go to... what did I write down earlier? I need to go to 4. Tippereth 4. To go to Tippereth 4, we can move onward. We're in Tippereth 7 now. So I gotta remember to get back to Binna, I need to take 7. Oh wait, Tippereth. Maybe I should, like, type this down somewhere. I'm going to use the text buffer. There we go. Tippereth 7 to Binna. Just so I have that on hand, so I know exactly where to go. Because I would like to not have to retrace my step. Well, I would like to retrace my steps, but not get lost. We definitely don't need to get lost again in this playthrough series. That's how some of the sessions have been, is just like aimless wandering. Alright, that's not it. Where does that take me? Obara? We took her out earlier in the game. And by earlier, I mean last session. I can't believe we revived Obara. Secondary antagonist of this game. Would you even qualify her as an antagonist of the OVA? Maybe at the book. That's a thought. I definitely picked the right version in terms of music. This has the best sounding music of all 4 versions of the game. Because MSX is just the PSG sound chip. The PC-88 is a little bit faster. It's the correct pitch. It's a little bit faster. And it doesn't have the reverb, kind of like echoey effect to it. This is perfection, as is the Sharp X68000 port of the soundtrack. And then the FM77 is about on par with like the PC88, but it also restarts every time you enter a new room. So while it is faster, it can definitely be a bit more annoying in terms of the music, because you can't really like get into the groove of the music because you keep restarting the music every time you enter a room. Maybe if you're stuck on a room for a while, that wouldn't be the case. But as a trade-off, you know, the PC, the FM77 doesn't have the very rapid flashing you see on the screen at the moment. All right, so we're in Tipworth 8. I need to go, I think this takes me to 5. No, this takes me straight to 4. All right, and I think the shrine's right here, yeah. All right, so we're just checking these one by one. It looks like that didn't change it at all. All right, so I'm gonna be crossing these out on my Discord as I go. So we did Benna, and then we did Tipworth. So if I visit all of these and then that meter doesn't move one bit, then I bugged the game out again. And I don't know at that point if I want to have to play through the whole thing again. I feel like at that point we might just need to concede. Because like that's getting into silly territory at that point. So I'm hoping that we're not just in a terminally bugged state. Get it? Because I fought a bug right there. And again, it's pretty funny. Okay, maybe that wasn't that funny. Yumiko looks very comfy right now. Look at that smile. All right, so this is, I think this might be Nasak. I may be right. Yeah. So I'm just going ahead and setting up the next stepping stone. All right, so for Nasak, we need to go to, I think it was 7, specifically. 3 via 5. 3 via 5. Which, that tracks. And I think I can get to 5 via... this hole? This hole specifically. Yeah. And then there's the hole right there. And then we just take that and we just, yeah, good to go. I'm supposed to get bread before the stream, fun fact, and I got off late and then I forgot to do it, and then I took a shower and now I'm here. You know what else I was supposed to do? I was supposed to restart the dryer. All right, it's not the sock. It's not this one. So we're gonna cross that out on the Megamitensei channel. All right, everyone, we only have 5 more of these. Only 5 more options for there to be pain. So where are we going next? Where are we going next? Those damn helicopters. I'm a little bit close to the game. Hold on. Why am I that close? I'm just gonna step back real quick. There we go. Whoa! You see the game like slow down because I had to render in 10 maca. Imagine that. 10 whole maca. It's weird knowing that this is going to be the last stream this week. And that tomorrow I'm going to be waist deep in casework. Alright. I think this might be Chesed or Gabora. I don't think it's Tipperith. If it is Tipperith, then it's a different one. Because there's 2 exits on this one. I think this might be Chesed. Oh, this might be Hod, actually. This one's weird because it's like one of the ones that isn't normal. I think it's this one. So this might be, yeah, this is Chesed. So Chesed is the odd one out because it has 2 instead of 1. So for Chesed, I need to go to 7. And I have to go to 2. I think that might be what is tripping me up on this, but yeah, we're gonna make absolute damn sure that we have gotten all the ones that I need to, because there's only 8 of these. So if I get all 8 and this not letting me proceed, then I'll cry. So Chesed 4 goes to Nasak. Don't need to pick that up. Oh, hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Can I? Sorry. Oh, and it's not even needed to do that because that just goes into a dead end. I take that back. It goes exactly where I need to go. All right, 2 is already picked up. So now we're gonna go to 7. So 2 is, I need to go to 3, and then I need to go to 5, and then the 7. But I think 7 is in, like, a hole. so first we need to see if this is 3 right here. If this is 3, then we need to go back into here. Or sorry, if it was 1, we need to go back in there. All right, I think this is the one where I need to cut to the other side. This might be 4. This is 6. So this is we're going back. Oh no, I might just have to take the stair. But if this is 3, then yeah. All right, so we'll make our way down. No, that takes me to 8, so that is not it. I think it is literally on the other side. Except I don't think I can go all the way over there, because I think it blocks me. Yeah. Oh, I see where I gotta go. I see how I gotta go. I gotta go down here, and then I gotta make a turn. And then go up. This way. Isn't that fun? All right, so now we're in 5, and now there's a hole that I gotta go down to get to 7. I do remember that. I think the hole to 7 is at the top right corner. Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. All right, chat, here we go. Is the game gonna disappoint me further? I swear I went here like last week. It's not Chesed. So we just have Gabora 7, Had 6, and Yasad 4, and that's all the shrines in the game. They, like, Telenet wouldn't be mean and have added one in Chakma as well, would they? I think that would be very mean of Telenet. Hello, Matrix. We're trying to find out if the game is being especially mean right now. And put me in an unwinnable state. Which I should point out would be the second unwinnable state this game has put me in. I don't know, but considering the fact that they were just wanting me to randomly add them on Discord, I don't know. I'm gonna guess, well, there's a note here that the auto mod is giving me, but I don't know if I should mention that, but there is an auto mod note. All right, so we're gonna make our way out of here, which I think this would be Gabora. I believe this is Gabora. Gabora 8. All right, so we just need to get to 7. Yeah. I think this is my Gabora map. Yeah. Oh, this one just expands past what I can actually see on it. Izanami potion. All right, so I said 7, correct? Gabora's 7. I mean, this shouldn't be hard. It's like immediately to the left of it. Yeah, it would be here. Right? Or is this 5? No, this is 7. Yeah, because the shrine would be right here. Yeah. It's not Gabora. Chat, I think the game has put me in an unwinnable state. I'm just gonna say that now. We'll see if I'm correct, but I think the game has actually, like, soft-locked me. Again. Except in this case, I can still play the game. We have 2 more to look at. What do we do at that point, chat? Like, seriously, what do we do? Do we just concede with the bad ending, even though I was really trying to get the good ending? Do I try again on actual hardware, but this time just do it in one go? No, that, ooh. Let's see. I haven't to, like, remember where I think the exits are. So we're looking to get to Had. Because if we can get to Had, we can get to Yasad. Although, to be fair, we may have to take a backtrack at some point. We're in 1, right? Yeah, we can leave from 1. One goes to 3. I don't want that. All right, from 1 to 3. I bet this is Tipperith again. All right, I think we're gonna have to go back to Tipperith, unfortunately. Oh, I just realized we can go from Tipperith back to Nasak. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So this is Tipperith. Like, okay, Tipperith 7. So... Oh, wait. We're back where we started in this fun diversion. Because the other exit here goes to Binna. Yeah. Now the problem is, I didn't actually note down where the hell I needed to go to get to, Nasak 8. Ain't I silly? I do be silly. I'm just gonna go to 1. Yeah, I'll just go to 1. Oop. Alright. So we're in 8 now. Go to 7. To 5. Or maybe it was this one. I don't think it was this one. No. Alright, so we're in 4. I like how that Solomon Dirk just flew through it and didn't even hit it. Okay, so yeah, into 1. So Tipperith 1 into Nasak. And then we'll just take Nasak up to 1, and then I think that takes us to Had? Or it might take us to Yasad. I'm not sure. Yeah, as a reminder, Had 6, Yasad 4. These are the only 2 shrines I have not looked at this stream. So we get to find out what my fate is in just a bit. Momentarily. I do not want to forward that post. I fucking hate the tooltip thing on Discord so much. If I want to forward it somewhere, I'll right-click on it and then hit forward. Please do not assume I want to forward a message, Discord. Holy shit, are we really an hour in? All right, 5 minutes to the first ad break as a reminder. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to enact a thing, this stream. I don't know if I should still do it at the moment. You didn't hear the ad noise? What else is fucking new? Alright, hold on. What else is fucking new? Can you hear... Can you hear this? It wouldn't surprise me if the browser source just decided to shit the bed. You did not hear that. I give up at this point. Hold on. Oh, you know why? It's because of a fucking thing that I muted last stream. It's because of the browser source. The browser source. You know, the one that was going dot 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 on the last stream? That was causing the doubling? Yeah, that also does the browser doodad. So now when I hit this button, you hear it now. Yes. All right, so we can leave via this one, but it's just that hole right there, so we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna go into 5 or 3, depending on what this is. I think this is 5. No, this is 3. All right, so 3 goes to 2. 3 goes to 2. We've already been in that one. 3 goes to 2. I want to check where 2 goes first, and then we'll take 1. Unless 2 goes, I think 2 goes into a hole. TBH. So I think we're just gonna go up. So we just need to go through the doorway. That one. Right there. That one. Alright, so I'm guessing this is HOD. Would I be correct, game, in assuming that this is HOD? Yes. So we need to go, I believe, to HOD 6. And then it's YSOD 4. HOD 6. On the money. And we're currently in 7, and I believe this goes to 8. Or it might go to 6, because it's going upwards. Alright. I have a horrible feeling this game has soft-locked itself. It soft-locked itself. Unless for some reason I go to YSOD and it's just like, hey. Alright, hold on. I want to read what Izanami is saying here. I wonder if I sequence broke it and it caused it to crap out. Honestly, that's the thought I've been having so far, is what if I've, like, soft-locked the game, like, just for my own actions? Cherish Cerberus, he will swear eternal loyalty. We might have to double-check that, we might actually have to break the glass and just review that PC98 video. Just to absolutely determine. I'm gonna go, for the sake of just completeness, go to YSOD just to confirm this, and after that we're just gonna reload the game. I don't know if I've, like, missed something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have soft locked the game and I may not be able to continue or finish it. That's devastating if that is actually the case. Because reminder, this is the second attempt at this, and this has gone the farthest of the 2 attempts. The second attempt, we didn't even get really past the odd for the most part. The game just crapped out on it. Will be utterly devastated if I cannot actually finish this. I have a feeling I need to get prepared to be disappointed. All right, I guess we might as well just start if, because I don't know if I really want to do Digital Devil like the other Digital Devil tonight. So maybe we'll just start if I can't actually finish the game. Or if it takes long enough, we just start if next week. That could also be a potential. Considering how long it takes to actually traverse in this game, that might actually be the case. That goes to 8. Alright, so this should be Yasad, which will be 4. Yeah. Ow. Ow. You know, I've been hearing people, like, talking about how, like, Digital Devil's story for the Famicom can be a very frustrating playthrough. And that can be the case. But have you also considered the version of the game for home computers that just potentially just shits the bed on itself and just doesn't even let you finish it? At least you can finish the Famicom version. All right, here we go. Time for ultimate disappointment, everyone. Smile for the camera. All right. So, we're in a fun state right now because the game is actually soft locked as far as I'm aware. So what I'm going to do, good and evil of the demon world are balanced in the world of darkness. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Nah, we're still gonna have to look it up. All right, hold on. So now we're breaking glass at this point because I think we're in a weird state. And I'm not talking about... What's a US state I can fill in the blank with? All right, where's that for my reference link? There we go. Ah, it's under the post talking about Shin Megami Tensei If and Persona 5X. That sounds about right. All right, everyone. We're gonna go... Put this in picture-in-picture. We're putting it right here. All right, so here is the PC 88 version of the game, right? So I'm gonna have to move some windows around, so please bear with me. Whoop. I forgot it flashes at the beginning. Sorry about that. So the first one, yeah, is in... Also, here's the interface for this on the PC 88, right? So... Also, look at the fucking... No. You're showing the map. It is essential that you show the map. Look how goofy the fucking map is. Fuck you, that menu is icy. Yes! Okay, about all the menus, right? The one I like the most is on the FM77, which, by the way, you can access that menu at any point as long as the comp has the battery. Okay, you see this, right? Makes sense. Makes sense. Then we go to item list. Cool stuff. Look at this shit. How do you interpret this? How the fuck do you interpret a map like this? Also, hello, CM Prep. Anyway, this is Yasad, right? So what we're gonna do is, instead of me actually having to walk through all these, we're gonna get to these parts and we're gonna read what Izanami has to say in each of these. All right. The first one, I have just a little bit of time between each of these. All right. Cerberus key is saving Hod's 8th is in northeast. The key to saving is Hod's 8th in the northeast plaza. Which I think is reference to the Salamander's sword. We'll double check that. All right, so now we skip further to Hod, right? So we're in Hod 8. And the reason is, yeah, you get Cerberus right there. So we have Cerberus at that point. Except we got Cerberus at a different place. I wonder if the game broke because I picked up a different Cerberus. It would not surprise me one bit. All right, so Hod had one at 6. Which, by the way, something to note with the PC 88 version, I mentioned this on Discord earlier, you don't take damage as Cerberus on this version. You do on the Sharp X1 version, which is what we're playing at the moment. I went a little bit too far ahead. All right, here we go. This one says, in darkness, good and evil, inside, outside mirror, it was divided, which I think is the upper and lower sections of the main game areas. All right, so the third one that they picked up in the playthrough was in Nasak, which I think we're actually we're heading towards it right now because it's 3 via 5. So this hole takes us to that one, which we've already went to. This one says, dead of gold, money hungry, the people devour the lives of the poor. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's some fucking commentary right there. Commentary like that in this Gauntlet clone from 1987. All right, so the next one is right there. That's where Izanami has that stepped on a Lego look on her face. All right, I'm just waiting for this person to actually get to that. We're about an hour into this video, by the way. Takes them a full hour to get to Tipperith. To actually get to the shrine. And this is the shrine, because the one before that was, yeah, Nasak. Let's get a little bit closer. I think I actually went back. All right, so I am gonna shout out this channel because at the end of this, just because. Flowing sand, fill the magical time, it will be given to you. Oh yeah, we do have the hourglass, don't we? I bet there's an item that I have that I was supposed to use. Or maybe not, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna drag this up for a second, but yeah, the channel in question that I got this playthrough from. Oh my dear God, this has columns. I didn't want to combine the tabs. Close tab. Move tab to new window. Thank you. This video was from, yeah, this user on YouTube. They have a lot of good playthroughs. This playthrough is mostly to just showcase the sound on it. But, or like the music, but it is for the most part a full playthrough except for the final dungeon of the game. They have a video for Sorcerian Volume 1 for the PC-88 as well. Alright, so if I was to use... I need to skim through this to see if I see them using that hourglass at any point. What sucks with skimming through is the fact that, notice I have it out and it's doing nothing. It can't be that simple. Do I just have the hourglass out when I go to the thing? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna finish reading all the things. So we're gonna bring this back down here. So it was Nasak, Tipperith, and then they go into Gabora. All right. Oop, sorry. So they go into Gabora. And then Chesed has 2, as a reminder. And then Benna. And then after that, we have to figure out what the hell. Place a jewel in the center of the cross. That was the Philosopher's Stone. We did put that in there. So... we have gotten that done. Alright. So we're gonna skip to 1:09. So now we're in the first of the 2 Cheseds. Balance between good and evil, demon world. Balance being maintained. Okay, it decided to like change the translation half the way through me reading it. Thanks, Google Translate. So it would be nice if I could actually like read this properly, but I can't. All right, so I'm checking my phone again. Yumatsu Shikome, very wary, sometimes a problem. Okay. So there's only one more after this, and it's Bena 4. And now we're at Bena 4. Alright, and Bena 4 says, please take Yumiko and come to me quickly. So do I come back over to here? Where's Izanami? Okay, so I'm gonna go to where they pick up Yumiko, which is right here. There will be a flash. Just a warning. Uh-huh. Cool. Notice it. Hang on. We gotta go back to Kether. We gotta go back to Kether. Because remember when I picked up Yumiko last stream and she didn't, like, disappear off the screen? Alright, hold on. We're restarting the game, that's why I'm doing that. Alright. I have a thought. The thought is, I don't think the game actually detected... Well, it detected it partially from the fact that she's in the image. But maybe it didn't detect that I properly picked up Yumiko. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the game. I'm going to go back to Kether 8. And then we're going to see if I can go and... do the thing. So I think we're in Gabora right now. This is where I get to go to my little text here. Except the tab reloaded, so I don't have any of the fucking shit that I had. Ah, god damn it. That's fine. I can get the Chakma rather easily. I say knowing better. I should have put that shit in chat. Should have put it in chat. Alright, yeah, I need to take chested forward down, and it will take us, I think, back to 2. And then we can take 2 down. And then 2 should take us to 3. To 5, or to 8. Cool. That's good, because that puts us where I need to be. Which is in... the line of sight to Kether. Okay. Sorry, I'm just putting my chat back into position. There we go. As a reminder, we are playing this in a VM. Which is still funny considering I own the physical hardware. All right, so we just need to go to 8. 8, 8, 8. All right, into 3. Again, reminder, I take damage on this version as Cerberus. All right, so we're on 4, so just halfway to go. You'll see what I mean, because you'll see the little bar at the bottom, the yellow bar, turn a little bit red after I hit enough enemies. I have taken a death from Cerberus hitting an enemy before, so like I'm not just like saying that for no reason. Yeah, see, you'll see a little bit of the bar. Hello, Chantilly. This game is driving me up the wall. I have apparently either soft-locked myself or I've forgotten something very important. And we don't know which one is which. Am I using the thing? We looked at the thing to confirm all 8 of the locations. So at this point, we just gotta hope that I just like forgot one thing. It wouldn't surprise me if it's just I forgot a thing. The video cuts out right before the last dungeon, so there could be something in the last dungeon that I just do not realize. I'm just trying to get confirmation at the moment. Yeah, we're playing as Cerberus for a bit. It's just I'm doing Cerberus the entire time because otherwise I'd have to keep swapping between Nakajima and Cerberus, and yeah. I know where this one ends. Cerberus is a good boy. Which is why we don't allow them to get fused during any of the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games. Alright. Show us set. Orobara, I guess. Are there 2 exits for Dot? Are there? Should be do 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 do. Huh. I'm gonna save real quick, but this should be Kether. This is Tipperith. Cool. All right. Yeah, I would like to actually finish this game tonight. I do want to get good ending if it's actually possible. That's the key word here, if it's actually possible to do it. Or else we're in an unwinnable state. Alright, that's just the long and short of it. Either we get it or we're in an unwinnable state, and then we may have to move to if. Or back to if. Which is gonna be really fucking jarring to do the same stream. To just go from Gauntlet clone back to wizardry like F dungeon crawler. I feel like getting best ending would be the most suitable thing. I know a bad ending is considered an ending, but I want the good ending. You don't understand. I don't want Yumiko to be a popsicle. Alright, you know what? We're grabbing the manual. Where's that fucking box? Alright, hold on. I gotta get the manual out. Alright, I got the manual out. I'm putting the game back on the table. Alright, I got the manual. Alright. Yes, manual time. Alright, let's see. Sulfide of mercury. Let me double check what this does. Am I missing an item? I feel like I might be missing an item. Sulfide of mercury. According to Hellenistic tradition, seals away evil. Sorry, unknown, but according to Hellenistic tradition, it seals away evil. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm missing an item. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm missing an item. Let's see. A Poppin' X is, according to Thai legend, said to calm evil thoughts. Philosopher's Stone, Wallet Purse. Rule over time in the demon world. Said to protect your feet. I want to point out that the bell in the game is called Bell Bell. Bell Bell. The sound resonates. Lamp emits light. No shit. I think if a lamp didn't emit light, I think something horrifically bad has happened. You know? Alright, so we're gonna see if Yumiko is still in this area. We're gonna pick up a second Yumiko. If not. Or if they are. I lost my horse key. Okay, so Yumiko is still here despite us already having her. Do we need to use Cerberus? Failed. Chat, this is fucked. That's Yumiko. That is Yumiko. I guess we go back to the last dungeon. Or that we're gonna have to skim through this video more. I feel like I missed something. It's either I missed something or there's just something that the game doesn't explain that you're just supposed to know. Which is my favorite kind of things. That would put this firmly in 80s video game. Like, without a doubt. Like, Amiga hard. But yeah, the only way I'm gonna concede and go with the bad ending is if the game physically or like code-wise will not let me get the good ending. I feel like there would be like something written somewhere on the internet where that would note if that was the case, you know? All right, hold on. Is there anything explained in the manual that would go into why this is the case? Let's see. Cool. Turning page to page 24 of the manual. If you're looking into the... Oh, wait. Alright, so I should point out the bottom worlds where the music isn't the normal music, that's the Expanse, according to this. Because we're in the underworld at that point. Or as the game, for some reason, calls it, Dirt World. At least how Google Translate calls it. Let's see. I'm just reading through the whole manual real quick, just to make sure I didn't, like, miss anything. Yggdrasil. Surprised to see that mentioned. Alright. Last, page 26. User support. If you think... Oh, okay. Please refrain from making phone inquiries regarding the game content. I love this photo of Cerberus that's in the game in the manual. All right, Afterworld. Okay. I may actually be stuck. I am gonna take this photo of Cerberus though. Yeah. Is there any hints? Or is this just pictures on the back? I think it's just pictures. Yeah, we got a picture of Loki on the back. We got a picture of... I'm guessing this is what the Telenet studio is. I see a computer. There's Set. And then Cerberus is like rushing towards someone to like jump on them or something. And then there's a drawing of Abara. Alright. So, I guess we're, in a weird spot. Isn't that right, chat? We're just in a weird spot in this game. What the hell do we do? I think we're gonna at least go back to the last dungeon. And I want to try a few things. But before I do that, I want to get back to the overworld and then see if there's anything that I may be missing. Oh, you know what? We'll just bring the video back out. Hold on. But bam. All right, so this is the PC 88 version, just as a reminder. I'm just gonna check this. All right, so we cut all the way to here, and I'm just carefully looking through. I want to look at all the Yumiko dolls real quick and see what they have to say. Unless we're missing something very important. I cannot believe this playthrough has resorted to this. Holy shit, where's my translate app? Here it is. Alright. Power greater than Loki has message... Oh, sorry. Power stronger than Loki has taken me. Message was intercepted. That would be Set. We've already dealt with Set. And then we move a bit further into the game. Looking for the next Yumiko doll. No, that's Obara. Alright, so the second one. I'm so sorry if this is like your first stream watching and you're just seeing me look at text on a screen. Oh. That's just talking about Loki. We deal with Loki. Loki had the Philosopher's Stone. Just going a little bit further down. I know. It's just sometimes I always imagine like someone starting like their first TBCR stream and it's just me doing this. It's like nothing exciting going on. Alright. So Set. Well, the thing is, I try to not use a guide unless it's absolutely necessary. That's why I sometimes, like, play through the games offline to try to get ahead so I can figure out what to do differently if there's, like, a better way to do it. That does mean I am playing the game twice in a row, but, like, you know. So what are they doing here? That's just a regular demon. All right. I could not actually tell. All right, so to get through Kether, to go into Chakma, I think this is the Phytobara specifically. Yeah. By the way, Da'at 5 takes us to Tipperith. Da'at 5 into... We'll figure it out. So yeah, we're just gonna take Da'at 5. Also, my chat is completely covered by this window. All right, here we go. I mean, that's understandable. The issue with... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. This may be the one instance where the PC, the MSX version comes in and swoops in and saves the day. I need to see if there's a playthrough of the MSX version. I've never actually bothered checking because I've been not really looking at the MSX version that much. Oh shit, hold on. Oh cool, there's just a lot of plus signs in my search thing. Cool. Why is that? And then MSX. Alright, now I'm trying to see if there's a full light playthrough of this game on this. I don't think there is. There's a two-parter. But this is not the PC. I don't think this is the PC-88. No, this is the this is definitely not the the MSX. I should remind you what the MSX version looks like so you can tell if I'm like actually on the right track. Yeah, so this is what the MSX version looks like. I should note this is the original version of the game. The very original version of the game. This version that I'm playing is the third one to be released. It started with the MSX, then the PC-88, then Sharp X1, then the FM77. The FM77 was the only one that came out after Atlus's Digital Devil Story came out. And this, the MSX version doesn't really take advantage of a lot of the cool innovations that were around at the time of that one, because you can have a lot of decent titles for the MSX. Like, it wasn't a powerful system, but you can definitely, like, finagle it to do what you want. So, it didn't really do that, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm trying desperately to see if I can find a long-ass version of this game. Is this the PC-88? This is the MSX. This is a VTuber doing this. I think they play through the whole game in 2 segments. Oh dear God, there's a password system. What is this VTuber's name? Just so I can point out that they have a playthrough. I have no fucking clue what this translates to. Hold on. Tajiri-chan Neru. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly bring up their video for just a brief second, just because they at least made it to Da'at. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I should have been using this one the whole time. You know why? So here's their video. They give the paths to where they go. I'm gonna confirm this. I'm gonna look at the manual real quick, and if these, if things match up, then yeah, I should have been using this the whole time. God damn it. That's right, bunny assistance. This is from a year ago. Did they finish the game? I don't know. I don't think they do. No, because they get a password. They got a password. A lot of old games. A lot of old games. They did the Burai game for the MSX. Sorcerian. Babel. I'd be surprised if there's like a... Oh, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a playthrough of Relics. I would like to play Relics on stream. I just gotta get the Sharp X68000 version of it. Because I can play it on my actual, like, Sharp X68000. Alright, where's Digital Devil Story? I might have to search for Digital Devil Story. Yeah. Copy. And paste. Alright, it took them 6 streams. Yeah, 6 streams to get through it. Alright, so we're gonna get to the last dungeon. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay, I have terrible news. The boss is completely different. No, it's not. Also, I should point out what the map looks like on this version. It's even wilder. No, that's not the map in question. Also, here's what Yumiko looks like on this version. Have you seen me? Alright, so... Oh, look, they did the thing that I did, except you don't see it because I have it on the other monitor. But they took photos of where they needed to go, right? They took photos of where they needed to go and had them on a little corner right here. See? It's a good strat. Just have the pictures of the maps. Wait, like, look at that map. It's a circle. I think that's a bit more better to read than mine, but because they don't have the TV filter kind of causing issues. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go to 5 and then go back to Tipperith. All right, so we exit out here. Not here, on the next one. Gotta make sure to get some lunch before I start work tomorrow. I have to go to the store to get bread. So I'm just gonna go get something while I'm out. Alright. So this will take us back to Tiprith. And then we'll go to Chakma from there. Now, this does mean I have to go back to the prior video because that has the, PC-88 version. Or it has the way that I need to get to it. No, these are all Famicom. Oh, I should probably put PC-88. That might help. Oh, wait, there's a playthrough of the very end of this for the PC-88. Hold on. Okay. This is from Daisuke Kunimitsu. Who made a playthrough of 32 parts. About 15 minutes each. Yeah. I think the longest part is like 16 minutes. Yeah, 16 minutes 42. So I'm gonna cut to... Chat, I need to warn you, there may be nudity at the end of this game. We might see a boob. Maybe even a nipple. Calm down there. But apparently that might be the case. Unprotected boob, that's right. Watch as that happens and my stream immediately gets TOS'd. Just like that. All right, hold on. Something is weird here. I have some terrible news. I think... Chat, this one also ends at the beginning of the next dungeon, or the final dungeon. That implies something. One, this dungeon is Sharp X1 and FM77 exclusive. Two, I have to search more. I have to cut to this because this is... Oh, no. Alright, so this is from Daisuke's channel, right? Here it is, right here. They're really going at it with the Solomon Dirks, aren't they? They put the Philosopher's Stone in. See, the pain is, I don't have another version of this game that I own, right? I only have the Sharp X1. There was a PC-88 version that was on an auction, but I lost it. Anyway, yeah, Daisuke's playthrough gets to the next dungeon, right? So the final dungeon, level 18. They go into it. And then this happens. And it just ends the game. Why was Yumiko naked? I don't get it. Alright, so now I have to get rid of PC88 and then I have to search X1 because things are a bit fucky right here. Is there a version for the X1 that's even on the internet? Am I the only person that's actually doing a Sharp X1 playthrough of this game? No, but I want to get the good ending because it has Yumiko and Nakajima standing on the cliff with the sun rising and whatnot. It's got music that I have not heard yet. I've been holding off on listening to the music. Like this is for the music. As a musician, myself, I kind of want the music. All right, I think this playthrough is for the PC88. It would not surprise me if this is the PC88. The PC88 was the most popular, like, computer at the time. Like, Sharp X1 digital game. This is a 30-minute video. I have explicitly typed in Sharp X1. That's PC88. PC88. That's PC88. That's X1 music. PC88. PC88. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna go into the final dungeon. I want to check something. Also, we'll be getting to our break in just a bit. I have not forgotten about the thing. Alright, so we need to get back to that one that I've been referencing a lot for this specific stream. I'm hellbent on finishing this game. I don't spend 12 weeks on this and did not go for the best ending. Like, you just fucking do that. You go for the ending. I like how if you search in YouTube for a YouTube link, it doesn't give you the YouTube link. Wow, who could have guessed? All right, so how did it get here? It was Tippereth. I think Tippereth 8. Yeah, we just need to walk around. And this should... I was gonna say this would take us to Chakma, but... I think this will take us to Chakma. No, that takes us to Dot. Which we don't want to do, because we just got out of there. I think this is the one to Chakma. And then the way through is in Chakma 5, I believe. Or no, it's Chakma 8. It's Chakma 8. Yeah, so I need to get to 1 and then go into 8. I think I start in 1. No, I start in 5. Yeah, start in 5, go into 4, and I have to go 1 at a time to get to 1, to get to 8. That will take me to 7. That is a soft lock situation. Again, that goes to 5. Four into 3. 3 goes into 2. Two goes to 1, and then I know 1 has the way at the bottom. So basically, we're just going full circle back to the beginning. More or less. All right, 8's at the bottom of the map. I know that for a fact. Actually, I think it's not the hole, because that goes to 7. It's that stairway. So that takes us to 8. And then we can go through here. Okay, so the final boss is, I think, Yamatsu Shikome. And there's a shrine behind them that I was apparently supposed to go to. Or try to get near. The problem is, as soon as I kill the boss, the game ends. So just as a reminder, only the MSX version apparently goes this deep. The PC-88 version just stops. Which means, yes, I will have to consult the MSX version. See, if we had the MSX version, we would actually have an English playthrough of this, but the MSX version costs between like $400 to $800. And after already spending that much on one Megamitensei game, I would like to not spend that much on another Megamitensei game. I wanted to put my best foot forward with the best looking and graphically sounding, audio sounding version of the game. Cause like, you got the FM synth, you gotta go for the FM synth, you know? That synth just like cuts deep into your soul. All right. So we're not gonna try to quick kill the boss this time. We're gonna see if we can get around the boss so we can go and I'm gonna take this opportunity to save because this is basically my last chance to save before the boss. So we're gonna go into this hole in the middle of the room. Which is an expressway to hell, apparently. Just... Alright. I am gonna pick up the item that's here. Just so I have it. Just maca. Alright, we're gonna save. Alright, say... God damn it, I was holding the button. Wait, there's another... Oh, I was about to say, there's another one. But no, this is the same one. I gotta go back through, sorry. I was holding the square button. Fun fact for Americans, do you know that the X button is not called the X button on the PlayStation controller? It's the cross button. It's your fun fact. You know how in America the X is usually confirmation? It's actually cancel in Japan. Circle is usually the affirm button, or like the confirm button. Fun little trivia for the day. But yeah, I think it's something to do with this last battle. I think ultimately it's something to do with this last battle. I think I have to have that... I think I have to have that potion out. So, just as a note, I'm gonna have my hand over the cut button just in case. Alright, so there's a shrine in the middle of this area, and I need to carefully walk by. Alright, here we go. Oh! Is that literally it? Yes, that was... What? All right, I have to cut the screen. Hold on. I just need to confirm that this doesn't have what I think it has. Okay, hold on. I'll show you this as soon as it cuts from the screen. All right. Yep, that's a nipple, all right. You fucking kidding me? All right. I can't believe it was just run around the enemy and get to the throne. I can't. I'm gonna get up for a second. I'm so fucking... that pisses me off so fucking much. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll say this. This music has been worth 12 fucking streams. I think this is Bright Morning. That's the name of this track. Alright, let's crack open a Beppis. Not even bothering with a straw. Not even bothering with a straw. Anyway. That was Digital Devil Story Megamitensei for the Sharp X1. You could fucking believe it. We're finally at the end of the game. Alright, I have to take a screenshot for this part because, yeah, this is important because this shows that I finished the game. Alright. I like how we went through all that footage. Just, like, all the analysis and whatnot. It was just walk around the enemy. Okay. Chantilly! Can you say something in chat for just a second? Can anyone just say a message in chat real quick? While I translate this text. What is this? As they are immersed in the darkness, the two confirm each other's existence, as if the events in the demon world were a nightmare. Blorb. Thank you, CM Prep. Alright. Let's get that fucking thumbnail. Or that image for Blue Sky. Alright, now that we got that image, we're gonna take the actual break now. Because I have a few things I have to do to set up for if. We are jumping into the Reiko route tonight. So there's not gonna be a promotional video, we're just jumping... Well, actually, hold on, what time is it? It is 12:58. I have work at noon tomorrow, but I also have to get stuff in the morning. All right, here's the deal. All right, you ready? We're gonna go to 3. I'm gonna give us 2, starting now, we have until 3 a.m. 3:30 to get through as much of if as we can. $3:30. So with that said, I'm gonna go set up for Shin Megami Tensei If. And this will be the first playthrough of the Reiko route, so make sure you stay there. This is a fine quality live stream from Team CR Productions. Join us in a bit, won't you? I'm not putting a timer on. I'm just setting up the game, so... I'm just gonna yoink off the screen. Yoink!